Welcome to my channel. Hello kids! I'm your teacher Zen. Welcome to science class. Science 3, Quarter 3, Week 2, Day 2. Our learning objective: at the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to describe how the surface texture of an object affects its movement. Today, we're going to tackle about surface texture of an object affect its movement. When you push a toy car, what can make it move faster or slower? Pushing harder the surface texture. Each of these things, how hard you push and the surface texture, is a factor that affects how the car moves. Pushing harder causes the toy car to move faster. A factor is something that causes an event to happen. What were the two things that affected how the paper fell? The shape and size of the paper affect how it falls. The shape and size of paper are factors that affect how it falls. In your previous lesson, you learned that the size and shape of an object affect its movement. Today, you will explore another factor. You will determine how the surface texture of an object affects its movement. Get a piece of flat paper or aluminum foil. Feel the paper using your hands. Describe how the flat paper and aluminum foil feel. Crumple the paper and aluminum foil in two. Surface texture. How something feels when you touch it. It can be smooth, rough, soft, or hard. For example, a mirror has a smooth surface, but a stone has a rough surface texture. Rough, something that feels bumpy, scratchy, or uneven when you touch it. For example, sandpaper or a rock might feel rough. Smooth, something that feels flat, soft, or even when you touch it. For example, glass or table surface might feel smooth. Read aloud the activity title and objective. Here's activity number 2. What affects the movement of the ball rolling down a ramp? Objective: in this activity, the learners will explore some factors that affect the movement of an object as it rolls down the ramp. What affect the movement of the ball rolling down the ramp? Divide the class into groups of 3 to 5 members. Materials needed: three balls of the same size and weight, example ping pong ball, aluminum foil, tissue paper, and any other material with different surface textures, enclosed rump, plastic ruler. Instructions. 1. Get the three balls of the same size and weight. Make the three balls roll down the ramp at the same time. Observe what happens. 2. Then, leave one ball unwrapped, wrap another with crumpled foil, and the third with tissue paper. 3. Make the three balls roll down a rump again at the same time. Do this 3 times. Here's the guide questions. Question 1. When you release the 3 unwrapped balls on the rump, did they reach the edge at the same time? Yes, they reached the edge almost at the same time. The three balls may not reach the edge at the same time because they sometimes bump each other or bump the side of the rump. Question 2. What changes happened to the surface of a ball when it was covered with crumpled foil? It becomes rough or bumpy. Question 3. What happened to the surface of the ball when it was covered with tissue paper? It becomes little rough or bumpy. Did the three balls reach the edge of the rump at the same time? No, the balls didn't reach the edge of the rump at the same time. Question 5. What factors affect the movement of the ball? The surface texture of the object affects its movement. Now that we know how an object's surface texture affects its movement, let's talk about how the surface it moves on can also affect its movement. We have here a picture. Observe it. What can you say about the movement of the people or objects on an ice rink? The people or object on the ice rink are sliding smoothly and they move fast. It's easy to move on the ice because it's smooth. The smooth surface of the ice rink allow object to glide and move easily. Object with smooth surface allow them to move easily. Where have you seen this strip before? This is in the highway. Why are the rumbled strips on highways? What are they for? Rumbled strips are special rough patches on highways designed to help keep drivers safe. They are usually placed along the edges of the road or in the middle and have grooves or raised bumps that create a loud noise and vibration when a car drives over them. Their main purpose is to alert drivers to stay focused or steer back onto the road. Why are there rumble strips on highway? What are they for? Though rumble strips are not designed to slow down a car, the wrap texture causes the car to shake and make a loud noise. This often makes drivers instinctively slow down to regain control or assess their position on the road. We have here an alternative activity. Prepare two identical marbles or a sheet of bond paper and a sheet of sandpaper. Let's predict what differences do you notice between the two surfaces. What do you think will happen when we roll one marble on a sheet of bond paper and one marble on a sandpaper? Will they roll at the same speed or will one roll faster than the other? Observe. Before the demonstration, observe carefully what will happen. 4. Demonstrate. Place the bond paper and sandpaper side by side on a flat surface. Then place a marble on each surface. Lastly, flick both marbles at the same time. What did you notice about the movement of the marble? The marble on the bond paper moved faster than the one on the sandpaper. The texture of the surface affects the movement of the marble. When an object is on a smooth surface, the surface allows the object to move faster, while rougher surface slow it down. Aside from the size and shape of an object, what one factor affects the movement of an object based on today's activity? The surface texture of the object affects its movement. An object moves more easily or faster on a smooth surface than on a rough surface. Now, let's do the crossword activity. Use the clues to fill the crossword puzzle below. This is the clue. The surface texture of an object affects how 1. Across. Answer is fast. Good job. For number 3, cross across. An object rolls or slide down. It is slow. For number 4, it is rough. Across surface like sandpaper, it slides. For number 2, down, it will slide easily. It's smooth. Good job! Now let's proceed to the evaluation, kids. Read each question carefully and choose the correct answer. 1. Mark is sliding 2 blocks down a ramp. One block has a rough, sandy bottom. The other has a smooth, shiny bottom. Which block will most likely slide down the ramp faster? A. The block with the rough, sandy bottom. B. The block with the smooth, shiny bottom. C. They will slide at the same speed. D. The heavier block. 2. Why is it easier to slide on a smooth, icy surface than on a rough, rocky path? A. The ice is colder. B. The rough path has more bumps that grab and slow you down. C. The icy surface is always flat. D. You are lighter on the ice. 3. A car with smooth new tires and a car with old, worn-out tires are driving on a wet road. Which car might have a harder time stopping safely? A. The car with smooth new tires. B. The car with old worn-out tires. C. They will stop the same way. D. The heavier car. 4. Which surface would be the best for a playground slide to make you go down fast? A. A rough rubber mat, a bumpy stone surface, a smooth polished metal surface. D. A soft flat grassy hill. 5. How does the rough texture of sandpaper affect the movement of a toy car pushed over it? A. It helps the car move faster. B. It makes the car change color. C. It slows the car down quickly. D. It makes the car jump. Answer key for number 1, B, number 2, B, 3B, 4C, 5C. Thank you for listening. See you next time.